Hello from 5 Chemistry Chapter 2 and this is your book 2 for Chapter 2 对不对 So thank you coming back 谢谢来 So our title is still the same for Chapter 2 carbon compound but this is the second part for our Chapter 2 lah in our video lessons So now we try to recall where are you 你在哪里呢Homologous series still remember When we talk about organic compounds, we're having millions of organic compounds. So that's why we classify the organic compound into different groups. And the different group of the organic compound we call homologous series. Or what is mean by homologous series? 同样的系列啦 Okay? So what are the example of the homologous series that in our syllabus? 在我们的 syllabus 是什么呢 Number 1, alkene, alkynes, 对不对 And all this, we complete them, the title actually complete or done in the book 1, in our chapter 2 lah. Okay, so today, start from now onwards, we're going to continue to another 3 homologous series, alcohol, carboxylic acids, and ester. 另外的3组啦，3个 homologous series, and this is what we call book 2. 这就是我们的 book 2, okay? Or another meaning, we start from here, alcohol, 从酒精开始 Another group of organic compound. Okay, understand? Sure 了肯定还记得了So, let's start. 开始了alcohol. So, with the basic from book 1, I think it will be easier to follow the next title. And now, after the alcohol, our syllabus will become easier and easier 了它会越来越简单 But I don't know, how about you 啦你怎样我不知道废话来开始了 Alcohol 酒精 Alcohol is an organic compound that contains the functional groups hydroxyls. Alcohol is an organic compound that contains the functional group of hydroxyl. Highlight functional group hydroxyls. Still remember what is meant by functional groups. This is a group of molecule 对不对 or atom that can determine the chemical properties of the compounds. Okay, 就是它决定那个化合物的化学特征的 functional group. So alcohol having the functional group called hydroxyls, OH, hydroxyl. Alkane, the single covalence bond between carbon and hydrogen. Alkene, the double covalence bond between the carbon atoms. Alkynes, triple bonds between the carbon atom, 对不对？还记得吗？ So alcohol, 它的 functional group 决定它的化学特征的那一组 molecule 还是那一堆 molecule 就是 hydroxyl 也叫 OH. Okay? And still remember, for all the homologous series, they're having a general formula. 它们都有它自己各自的 general formula. So what is the general formula of alcohol? Homologous series. 它们的 general formula 是什么呢 So copy in the box. 抄在那个 box 里面呢 Okay? 很重要啦 So the general formula of the alcohol is equal to CnH2n plus 1 CnH2n plus 1 OH. Or for me, I like to call it as alkyls OH. Alkyl 加那个 functional group 叫 OH. Or what is mean by alkyls? Alkyl actually is what? Alkane lost one hydrogen atom. Alkane 不见一粒 hydrogen atom 就叫 alkyl. So alkane CnH2n plus 2 still remember? 不过这个人是 plus 1罢了，因为它的 hydrogen 一粒不见。So CnH2n plus 1就叫 alkyl group, 对不对？就是 alkane 的 hydrogen 一粒不见了。So alkyl plus hydroxyl. Alkyl plus 那个酒精的 functional group 就是它的 general formula. Where the n is start from 1, 2, and 3, and so on until infinity. Or what's mean by n? The number of carbon atoms 呢？它的碳的数量来的。The number of carbon atoms. Okay? Or any example 有什么例子呢？Any example? 来 ，ethanol 酒精 ，ethanol 最普通的一种酒精呢，就叫 ethanol. CnH2n plus 1, CnH2n plus 1， 对不对 ？OH 有看到吗 ？Okay, so draw 画一下。Cn 两粒 n 两粒 C 嘛 ，H2n C 要乘2 plus 1加另外一个 E plus functional group 叫 OH， so Cn H2n plus 1 OH， 这个就是ethanol， 2粒碳的酒精 ethanol， 最普通的一种酒精。OK， or maybe you can draw in another way， 可以画成另外一种方式 CnH2n plus 1 OH。Or in the H, you can add another dash， 可以加多一个 dash 给它。So OH 是什么东西 ？The functional group that determine the chemical properties of the alcohol 啦，决定它的化学特征的 functional group 就是那个 OH。OK。So here's a general formula: CnH2n plus 1 OH. Okay, so for ethanol, C2H5OH 啦 ，C2H5OH。这就是它的 chemical formula。You can write in another way， 可以写成另外一种方式 ，C2H6O，C2H6O 一样的吗？那 C2H6 总共有6粒，这边还有一粒 O，OK， 所以两个都是它的 chemical formula。But between the two chemical formula, I prefer this one， 我比较喜欢这个。Why? Because at least I can see the structure more clearly. 我可以更清楚的看到它的结构，对不对？什么情况 ？CnH2n plus 1 OH， 对不对？我比较喜欢我个人爱好啦，个人嗜好。OK， 这样子咯。Draw, copy slowly， 慢慢来。OK, something to remind you， 有一个东西要 remind 你OK。When you draw the structure formula of the alcohols, when you write or draw the OH hydroxyl functional groups, oxygen must be attached to the carbon. Oxygen 跟 carbon 一定要 attach 在一起。Carbon cannot attach together with the hydrogen here， 不可以的，一定要写 OH， 不可以写 HO， 一定是 OH， 不是 HO。Okay? So, copy again. Carbon must be attached with the oxygen. Carbon must be attached with the oxygen. 碳要跟那个 oxygen attach 在一起，粘在一起，不可以对那个 hydrogen。OK， but in this case actually will be no problem， 在这种情况是没有问题的。But one day when you shift the position of the OH， 当你改它的位置的时候你就会出错了。An example, I show you. So C2H5 对不对 ？OH. Or sometimes you want to write your OH here， 有时候你要把你的 OH 写在这边。Hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen, OH 对不对？那你可能写 OH， carbon 对跟那个 hydrogen，this is wrong， 这个是绝对错的，明白吗？不可以，这个是 hydrogen 所以这样子的情况叫做错。OK？ Why? Carbon must be attached together with oxygen and not hydrogen， 所以这种情况肯定错。Or some student they are blah 呢，他讲they write the O and the H in the between. So carbon attached together with the oxygen or attached to the hydrogen, we don't know. So in this case, 我们又再给你错，明白吗？所以不可以这样，要很肯定的告诉自己 ，carbon must be attached together with the hydrogen. 它一定要跟 hydrogen 结合在一起。So O is here, hydrogen is here. So 这个也是ethanol嘛，你的画法不一样罢了，对不对 ？So remember.Carbon must be attached together with the oxygen. 它们是粘在一起的。Next, the domain creature of the alcohol. Alcohol, the domain creature. Okay. Or maybe we continue in another video. Otherwise, it will be too long. Okay, so at least I can separate into 2 videos and having 2 titles 以后你找得到啦这个地方。Okay, see you, bye bye. Thank you. 谢谢。